Hello and welcome to lesson 30. This lesson is entitled INAB, or the Irish National Accreditation Board. The objectives of this lesson are as follows. We will talk about what is accreditation and who can be accredited. The Irish National Accreditation Board is based in Glasnevin in Dublin, and I will talk a bit about the background and its formation and how it's linked to the ISO 17025 regulatory standard. I'll talk about the accreditation process and what's involved in that, along with the timescales, the timing that's involved with issuing a laboratory with INAB accreditation. What is accreditation? Accreditation is the formal recognition of a body's competence to conduct a specific activity such as testing, inspection, production of reference materials, or certification. This recognition is based on compliance with international and European standards. The benefits of accreditation. INAB accreditation ensures that certificates and test results are acceptable worldwide. Accreditation eliminates the need for multiple assessments when goods cross frontiers, giving Irish industry the best competitive advantage possible in whatever is in this ever-expanding and aggressive marketplace. Who can be accredited? The organisations can be accredited to carry out a defined conformity assessment activity, such as testing, calibration, inspection, or reference material producers. The Irish National Accreditation Board, or INAB, is the national body with responsibility for the accreditation of laboratories, certification bodies, and inspection bodies. It provides accreditation in accordance with the relevant International Organisation for Standardization ISO 1700 series of standards and guides. It was established in 1985 and is a division of Forfas. It has approximately 170 accredited organisations. INAB's functions include accreditation of testing and calibration laboratories to standards ISO 17025 and ISO 15189, the latter being the standard for medical devices, accreditation of certification bodies as per the standards listed, accreditation of inspection bodies as per ISO 17020, accreditation of reference material producers, and National Compliance Monitoring Authority for good laboratory practice. So the standard that I'm going to talk a bit further about is the ISO 17025. This link brings us into a document that goes through the details of that standard. It's the requirements for the regulatory requirements around the testing and calibration laboratory standards. This standard contains requirements for the competence of testing and calibration laboratories. It's applicable to all labs. Laboratories accredited by INAB cover testing in areas such as chemical and biological testing. INAB has accredited laboratories from both the private and the public sector. Laboratories are accredited in compliance with ISO 17025 for a defined range of activities. The National Accreditation Board provides accreditation to international standards to labs, certified bodies and inspection bodies, as well as monitoring GLP compliance. Now I've listed the INAB website here. It explains a little bit about their background and who they are and what they do. So it's a little bit of further additional information there if you want to take a look. The accreditation process involves the following steps. First one being inquiry stage, where you make a preliminary inquiry as to what is needed or what standards are needed with respect to INAB accreditation. An application then is put forward with a pre-assessment carried out by the INAB body. They then assess your readiness, if you like, and highlight some non-conformances. You're given time then to rectify these non-conformances, and when they're rectified and you're in a position to move forward, a recommendation is then made to the INAB board for regulatory compliance. You're following inspection. You're then given the INAB accreditation or awarded with the cert, and following that the INAB authority will inspect you on a regular basis to ensure that you're maintaining your quality standards. So some of the timings associated with the accreditation are as follows. From receipt of new application, timelines apply as follows. The pre-assessment is normally within 3 months. Assessment is normally 6 months after that. You're given 3 months to address any non-conformities or non-compliances before the National Accreditation Board puts forward your proposal and either grants or dismisses your accreditation or your application. Your first surveillance is 6 months after the decision has been made or the accreditation has been awarded, and they will audit you annually after that to make sure that you're maintaining your quality standards. You're automatically recessed every 5 years. That's the end of this presentation with respect to INAB accreditation, but I would encourage you to read some of the links that were included in this slide for some additional reading.